The wind howls across the ridge like a warning, cold and unforgiving, as Claire stands alone beneath a sky bruised with storm clouds. Blood stains her hands, not her own, and for a moment she cannot tell if the tremble in her fingers comes from the chill, or from what she has just done. Somewhere in the distance, a musket fires, echoing like a death knell across the hills. War is no longer approaching. It is here. Jamie rides through the forest with desperation clawing at his chest, his horse slick with sweat, his breath ragged. Every instinct tells him he is too late. The ground is torn with signs of struggle, broken branches, scattered footprints, the unmistakable mark of violence. Then he sees it, a body. He dismounts slowly, dread tightening around his throat. But it is not Claire. Not yet. Relief comes like a cruel joke, fleeting and hollow. Claire wipes her hands on her skirt, her mind racing. The man she killed had begged for mercy in his final breath, but his eyes held none. She tells herself it was necessary. Survival. But the lie feels thin. The war is changing her. Hardening her, and somewhere deep inside, she fears she may not recognize who she becomes by the end of it. Night falls heavy and suffocating. Jamie finally finds her near the edge of a burned-out homestead, the air thick with ash and silence. When their eyes meet, there is no relief, no embrace, only the weight of everything unspoken. He sees the blood. She sees the fear in his eyes. For a long moment, neither speaks. Then Claire breaks. Her voice cracks as she confesses what she has done, the life she took, the choice she made without hesitation. Jamie listens, his expression unreadable, but his silence cuts deeper than any judgment. When he finally steps closer, it is not to comfort her, but to understand her. To see the truth of what war has made of the woman he loves. And what he sees terrifies him. Far away, Brianna and Roger face a different kind of battle. The past is shifting again, subtle but undeniable. A letter arrives, one that should not exist. The ink is fresh, the handwriting unmistakable. Jamie's. But the date is wrong. Years off. Impossible. And yet it sits in Brianna's hands, real and undeniable. Roger senses it before she says a word. Time is breaking again. Back in the 18th century, tensions rise as armies gather. Jamie is pulled into the chaos, forced to choose between duty and survival. But this war feels wrong. Not just dangerous, wrong. Slipping out of place. Claire begins to notice it too. Small details at first. Conversations that don't match her memory. Events unfolding differently than they should. The future she once knew is no longer certain. And that terrifies her more than any battlefield. Because if history can change, then so can fate. Episode 7 begins with fire. A village burns in the distance, the flames painting the night sky in shades of orange and black. Screams cut through the air as soldiers move like shadows, merciless and swift. Claire runs toward the chaos, ignoring Jamie's shouts behind her. This is what she does. She saves lives. It's the one thing she still believes in. But this time, she is too late. The bodies are everywhere. Smoke chokes the air, thick and suffocating. Claire drops to her knees beside a child, her hands moving instinctively, desperately, but there is nothing she can do. The life slips away beneath her fingers, and for the first time in a long time. Claire Fraser feels completely powerless. Jamie watches her from a distance, his heart breaking in silence. He has seen war before. He understands it in a way Claire never could. But seeing it destroy her like this, it shakes him. That night, they argue. Not loudly. Not violently. But with a quiet intensity that feels far worse. Claire accuses him of accepting the brutality, of becoming part of it. Jamie fires back, saying survival demands it. That this is the world they live in. That love alone cannot protect them. And for the first time, it feels like it might not be enough. Meanwhile, Brianna makes a decision that will change everything. If time is shifting, if history is unraveling, then staying in the future may no longer be safe. The letter proves one thing: Jamie and Claire are in danger. A danger that wasn't there before. Roger doesn't want to go back. He has seen what that world can do. The violence. The loss. But Brianna's resolve is unshakable. Her family is there. And she will not lose them to something as cruel and unpredictable as time itself. Back in the past, Claire makes a discovery that chills her to the bone. A name appears on a list of the dead, someone who should not die. Someone she remembers surviving. The realization hits her like a blow. The timeline is changing. And if that's true, then Jamie could die. The final moments are quiet. Too quiet. Jamie and Claire sit together beneath a sky finally cleared of smoke, the stars faint but steady. For a brief moment, it feels like peace. Like the storm has passed. But Claire knows better. She rests her head against Jamie's shoulder, listening to his heartbeat, grounding herself in something real. Something certain. Because everything else is slipping away. And as the camera pulls back, the silence feels less like peace, and more like the calm before something far worse.